Hey guys. Hey everyone. Good morning, or good afternoon. How's everybody doing? All right, you guys. So I'm back again with another video. As I said, I want to make sure that I come on here as much as possible to give you guys a lot of information about narcissistic abuse. Sometimes when I say narcissistic, it doesn't even want to come out. But anyway, maybe somebody doesn't want somebody that you're dealing with may not want me to deliver this message, but I'm going to deliver it anyway. But yeah, you guys, today we're going to be talking about narcissistic rage. If this is you guys' first time watching me, hello, my name is Joy. I am a coach for narcissistic abuse. I help people heal, overcome. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? I help people overcome narcissistic abuse. All right. If this is you guys' first time watching me, I have been dealing with narcissists since 2010. I went no contact with my aunt narcissist in 2015, and I went no contact with my male narc in 2014. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm going to be doing my tarot read on Saturday, so be on the lookout for that. And I might come on tomorrow with a bonus for my tarot read. So you guys stay tuned. But today we're going to be talking about narcissists. You keep safe too. How is it out there in the Philippines? How is the weather out there? I'm sure. Is it hot out there in the Philippines? But yeah, you guys. So since 2016, I have been helping people overcome narcissistic abuse with my coaching sessions, with my courses. Literally just with my free advice and my free videos like this. So it's definitely been a blessing, and it's kind of made me realize like why I went through what I experienced, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. After I dealt with narcissistic abuse, I mean, I was really, really hurt, but now I'm just like, okay, it was a reason for my pain. So now I can kind of take the lesson and move on and move forward. You know what I mean? Oh, you said it's good, hot, and rain. Oh, wow. So what's the hottest it gets out there? Like how are the temperatures in the Philippines? Like what's the most amount of heat you guys get? But yeah, you guys. So I'm just gonna do a quick one. So for those of you that are curious of what narcissistic rage is basically like when the narcissist gets upset, when you don't feed into like their false persona, you don't really validate their ego. You're not really going along with what they have programmed for you, or, you're not making them feel good about themselves. Like you're kind of questioning them, meaning like just who they are. You may think twice about doing something that they ask you to do. You know what I mean? You really shatter their ego. Now, also, this could be something where they get angry about, let's say, for instance, because like I'll give you guys an example. Like when my male narc, he and I, we were friends, and he was trying to take it a little bit, to the next level where we were engaging with each other sexually. I mean, we had always been cool. We like cuddled and stuff like that and kissed, but we never like really had sex. That's something I really didn't share with you guys. But yeah, so he was wanting it to get to that point. He was basically like asking me if that's something that I wanted to do. And I pretty much told him no, because he had a girlfriend, and I'm not going to sit here and be a side chick. You know what I mean? I was always told, like, if the person doesn't want to be with you, then hey, that's it. You don't be someone else's like other person. No, that's like kind of like disrespectful. So I basically said no, and I remember he got up and he like threw the chair against the wall, and he like slammed the cabinet door, and I was like, hey, like what's wrong? So that would be an example of like a narcissistic rage, like when he doesn't get his way or when she doesn't get her way. So again, this could be something where it's like intense anger, aggression. It's like a setback, or it's a disappointment for a narc. So like in that instance, a narcissist was disappointed that I didn't go along with his program. And now that I look back and I'm thinking, when he discarded me around that time, or when I guess he might feel like he discarded me, but I kind of feel like I discarded him, or I went no contact with him. But all along he was planning and plotting and scheming, which I'm going to make another video about this. he was scheming to get revenge against me the whole time because he was upset and mad that I didn't want to be a side chick or I didn't want to be a part of like a third party. Like, no, you don't accept that. You know what I mean? But yeah, basically, it's like, they get a rage when you shadow his or her illusions, because it could be a female narc too. My aunt was a narcissist, of grandiosity, their sense of entitlement, if they get to know you, whether you're a friend or whatever, they want to feel like they own you. It doesn't matter. They still want to have a relationship with you, multiple sexual partners, you know. So yeah, and then you could also trigger this person. That could be another way of them having a rage. You can trigger their inadequacy, their shame that they may feel, their vulnerability, because they need constant attention from their victims and their supplies, And so, and I'll give you guys an example. Actually two examples when my aunt had rage with me. So the first time that she had a rage was when I remember when my narc and I, we were getting close to each other. He was like in that process, he was like love bombing me, kind of grooming me. And my aunt, she kind of noticed, like, she, in her sick mind, she felt like she was losing control over me. You know what I mean? Because the mothers and the aunts, the female narcs, it's all about power and control for them. So if they feel like they're losing you, then they're going to be like, hey, what's up? They want to make sure that they got you, right? And so she noticed I was spending more time with him. I was talking on the phone with him more, and I was kind of like getting advice from him, and I'd be mentioning him to her, and she's like, oh, well, who's this guy? And what is he all about? Do you even know who he is? Because I was actually spending time with him, and she was getting jealous. She didn't want me to spend time with him. She didn't know who he was. She didn't see him, and this and this and that. And I forgot what happened, because this was so long ago. This was in 2010, going into 2011. I want to say 2010 though. And I forgot what happened exactly, but I don't know if there was, I think I ended up making a purchase, and I don't know if it somehow came onto her credit card, or if there was like an email that she received and she just got upset about the email. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I want to tell you guys, I remember I was on the phone talking to the narc, and at the same time, she had busted in the room, and she was like, what is this charge? I don't know. It could have been either a charge or it was an email. But anyway, she was like, well, what is this? And I don't like seeing this. And she got upset with me. And she was like, I want to know, who is this guy? I want his name. I want his address. And she was like, I don't want you talking to him. I don't trust him. And da-da-da-da. If you're living in this house, you can't talk to him. And she got so angry, so upset with me. She slammed the door. So, that would be an example of like a narcissistic rage, when they feel like they're losing their power and their control over you, and they feel kind of inadequate. They don't feel like they have that authority over you. They don't feel superior because they feeling like someone else is taking that power away from them. You know what I mean? It's kind of sick, but that's just how it is. And again, a rage could be, their intense outburst. So when they get upset and they get frustrated, passive aggressive. Sometimes like the narcissist, they don't have those angry outbursts. Sometimes they just might not talk to you. They might give you the silent treatment. They just will be quiet, deliberate neglect. They won't say nothing to you, and they'll be very sarcastic with you, very cunning, condescending, Another example of when she had a rage, I remember this in particular. This was like the last time that I remember speaking with her. This was in 2015, right before I cut her out. She was pretending like she was going to buy me something for Christmas. And, she was just asking me, I think I hear my dad. Yeah. She was asking me, yeah, that's my dad. Give me a second, you guys. Hey, Dad, how you doing? Good. What's this? Mom? Oh, silverware. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, what a picture. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, no. How you doing today? You got up? Oh, okay. Sorry. Hey y'all, I'm back. That was my dad. He was just bringing me something over. You know how dads can be. But yeah, so that's pretty much the narcissistic rage. And that's what I said. The other example was when my aunt and I, we were in the car, and basically she was questioning me. She was kind of trying to intimidate me and get me to pretty much conform to what she wanted me to do, meaning the kind of job she wanted me to get, the kind of work, and the way that I was living my lifestyle. She wanted me to be just like her. And I'm sitting here like, well, if you're miserable, you're not happy, you hate your boss, why would I want to follow in those footsteps? I'm just thinking like realistically, you know what I mean? And anybody that's watching this, never do something that somebody is kind of pushing on you unless you agree to it. Don't do something out of like peer pressure, or you feel like guilty, or you feel like, oh, I should just listen because they're a guardian or a parent. No, like you will end up unhappy, miserable. You don't want to live that way. But anyway, she's just like kind of questioning me, really kind of overstepping her boundaries at this point. And she was kind of enjoying it. I could already tell she was, enjoying it. And I'm sitting here telling her like, no, I'm not, doing what it is that you're telling me to do. And even the things that I did suggest and the ideas that I had, I know they may not be the greatest, but hey, it is something, you know what I mean? And even now I'm 31, but at the time, I think I was like 25, 26. I'm still like learning and growing and getting my life together. So nobody has everything down pat. You know what I mean? So anyways, we're going back and forth, and I believe I told her like, hey, I don't appreciate you kind of imposing yourself in my life. And she gets upset. She gets mad. And she's like, I'm just trying to help you. You don't appreciate me. You should be thankful for everything I've done for you. And, we just going back and forth. And yeah, she just shows me like who she really is. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't feel good when I'm around you. So I'm done. So definitely if you've experienced narcissistic rage, don't take it so personal. At the end of the day, you have to understand it's not really about you. It's about the narc. If they don't feel like, you're showing them appreciation, or you're making them feel superior, or, if you're not going along with what they want you to do, or, you're just questioning them, you're not really following what it is that they're telling you, then they're going to like have a outburst of anger, or they're going to give you a silent treatment. They're going to so-called punish you. You know what I mean? I could also remember another rage when, I don't know, I was starting to see and feel like her abusive ways and her abusive behaviors when I used to live with her. Another time when she raged, I remember she asked me to mop the floor. I think this was on Thanksgiving Day. And usually narcs, they like to act out on the holidays. They don't really like holidays. They don't like happy people. They don't like, celebrations. They think it's like stupid and all that stuff. And they hate people most of the time. But on Thanksgiving, she had cooked the majority of the food. I mean, yeah, she cooks. She's the lady of the house. She wore the pants in her relationship or her marriage. But anyways, she was like, oh, I'm the only one that's cooking. No one else is cooking. And just trying to make herself feel good. And she's like, yeah, I do all this from scratch, trying to boost her ego and stuff. And she was like, well, Joy, what are you going to do? What are you going to cook? Just trying to like make me feel some type of way. And well, she was like, the least you can do is clean. You want to clean your bathroom? So I go upstairs, and I'm kind of pissed because I'm just like, why would you say something like that? You know what I mean? It's just kind of stupid. It's like, if you want, I mean, granted, yeah, she did teach me how to cook, but the way she went about it, was wrong. I actually have two examples that actually, now that I think about it, it's so sad though. But the first time, I'll stick with the Thanksgiving time when she asked me to clean. I went upstairs, and I didn't do this on purpose, but accidentally when I went underneath the sink, the cabinet door, it actually slammed by accident, and she probably thought I was doing that on purpose. But she was like, "Don't slam that door." And she was like really loud about it. And so that, again, that was another time of her, expressing her anger. Because again, she felt like I wasn't listening to her, or I wasn't, making her feel good. I don't know, or maybe she felt shameful, or she was getting triggered herself, because she ended up telling me that, yeah, she was abused by her brother, her older brother. He would like, pick on her and tease her and stuff like that. So I guess that gives her the green light to abuse me. Nah, I don't think so. But that's how, unfortunately, some narcissists, they are. And another time, so it was a time with Thanksgiving. And then I know that there was another time, I'm trying to see if I can remember. If not, I'll have to let you guys know in the next video. It was a Thanksgiving. And then it was something else. What else did she do? Because she always had her little outbursts of anger. Oh, when she was trying to teach me how to cook. And it was actually pretty funny. And my cousin, he was there. So, they like to embarrass you. They like to humiliate you and make you feel some type of way. And yeah, she was trying to teach me how to make chicken, because she'd be like, oh, I'm out all day and nobody's cooking. You guys wait for me to get home and I cook. I work so hard, just trying to make her like gas herself up. Who knows? And so she's like, you're here all day waiting for me to come home and cook. And she's like, you need to learn how to cook for yourself. And so she gets cuts up the chicken. She teaches me how to cut up the chicken, and then she puts it on the pan, and I put the grease in there. And she was like, turn it, damn it, turn it, So again, that's another outburst of her anger. She just feeling like she needs to like let her anger out on somebody, but it wasn't really cool, because again, maybe she felt some sort of triggers. None of that is okay. You don't like force or abuse people into doing something, or don't, push that onto somebody. Like, if you're trying to teach somebody how to do something, you have to be patient with them. You don't just automatically be like, cook this shit, cook this chicken. Like, you know what I mean? I hope this is sounding like, not like rambling, but I just wanted to make sure I explained that, like how narcissists, they could, have their rages, and you will sometimes get scared. I know the one time she raged on me when I was dealing with the male narc, that actually kind of scared me, because she had got so pissed. She literally like slammed the door and everything. I honestly felt a little scared. So one of the things that I will say is, don't overreact to their rage. Just try to stay calm and cool, but definitely try to make your exit plan. Don't tell them what you're doing. Kind of do it in silence. Reach out to people that you can really trust. But don't let them know what it is that you're doing, because they're only going to continue the rage, and it's only going to get worse. And you don't want to be around someone that can have an emotional outburst like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's that, you guys. And again, the way in which you can tell of narcissistic rage, again, is when they don't get their way, when they're criticized in some way, even if it's legit. Also when, they're not being the center of attention, and also when they are disregarding your boundaries. That could be a way in which they will go out on a rage. And when they're being questioned for their actions, when they're being held accountable for the things that they do, they'll go out and they'll get angry, or they'll give you a silent treatment or something like that. They won't talk to you. When they don't feel like they're being treated special, getting that special treatment, which a lot of narcs feel they're entitled to. And when they feel like they're losing their control. Oh my God, control is a big thing for narcissists. So yeah, hopefully this helps you guys. Let me know if you guys want additional help or support on this. Please feel free to leave a comment below or send me an email at livenarcfree9@gmail.com, or you can visit my website. If you guys would like to work with me one-on-one, or you want more help with narcissistic abuse, please reach out. I'd love to hear from you guys, and let me know what you guys think about this topic, how you've handled narcissistic rage. Oh, that's good, Cheryl. You're back again. So yeah, I'm going to end the video, Cheryl, but I'll see you tomorrow, or if not, on Saturday, I'll be doing my Q&A for Cheryl. You're welcome. Thank you. I love you back. and if you guys would like to donate to my channel, please feel free to do so. That link is below. But I do appreciate all of you guys that have donated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And those that have gotten personal and private readings, and those that have gotten coaching with me, I appreciate you guys. Love you so much. Please continue to keep doing that. You guys mean the world to me. But yes, you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.